My name's Alethea Jones, and I'm the director of Fun Mom Dinner.
I'm Naomi Scott, the producer of Fun Mom Dinner.
And I'm Julie Rudd, the writer of Fun Mom Dinner.
Which comes out this Friday, August 4th, in select theaters and on demand, which is everywhere.
Everywhere. You can watch it at home, on a couch, just like the three of us right now.
Exactly like us. You can only watch it like us. Like the three of us.
And why don't we start off with Julie, tell us a little bit about what the film is.
Okay, well, Fun Mom Dinner, it's about four moms who don't know each other that well, but all their kids are in a school class together, and they get together to have a dinner, and they end up finding themselves on a bit of a wild adventure for the night. And I think ultimately the movie is really a love letter to moms and a love letter to the friendship between moms and women and how important it is in all of our lives.
So you should right now take a break and message all of your mom friends and your female friends and any of your friends on Facebook and let them know that this is happening right now.
Yeah.
We're going to answer your questions.
Yeah, we'll answer questions right here. Apparently they come through right here. I can't read them, but these two will be able to read them.
This is technology.
Yeah, so send in your questions. We'll start with one right now. Julie, Alethea, which character from Fun Mom Dinner do you relate most to?
I'll go.
And you can use any of these emojis and Facebook.
I will. I relate most to so there's four central characters in the film, and I myself relate most to Jamie, who Molly Shannon plays Jamie, and she sort of becomes single later in life and goes on a whole dating spree, and I like that whole arc, and yeah, so that's who I relate to.
Okay. I think that there's a tiny bit of me in all four of them, that all four of the moms maybe started off as a tiny little nugget of me, and then it was really fun creating these four women from that little nugget. So, but some days I do feel like a Kate. I will say, some days I don't want to deal.
And we should say that Kate is played by Toni Collette.
Yes.
And maybe we take a quick moment to say who else is in our cast.
Great idea, Naomi.
Yeah, so we've got Molly Shannon and Toni Collette. Katie Aselton plays Emily, and Bridget Everett plays a fabulous character called Melanie.
Dream cast of women.
Yeah.
And the guys.
We have a lot of good guys, too, right?
We have Adam Scott, plays one of the dads. Rob Hubel plays one of the dads. Paul Rust from Love, who's amazing. And this newcomer, this new actor, Adam Levine.
Yeah, Adam Levine.
Maybe you've heard of him.
He was fresh on set, came bounding up to me and said, "I'm in your hands. I don't really know what I'm doing. Help me out." And I was actually quite intimidated to begin with, working with Adam Levine. But he was like, "Come at me, like destroy me if I'm bad, if I'm being bad." And so that was really actually very fun working with him, and that he made himself so approachable.
So if you like Adam Levine or any other cast members,
or love Adam Levine,
or are just like really surprised that Adam Levine is in the movie.
Let's just say it was a fun couple of days on set when Adam Levine worked, wasn't it?
He was great.
Everyone was chipper.
It was a treat.
And John Early, does anyone know John Early? John is amazing, and he has a small role. He begged us to be in the film, actually, because he wanted to be with Toni Collette in a scene, I think.
We begged him to take any part that we could find.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
And we could also say that Paul Rudd and David Wayne have a really, make a really fun cameo together in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll keep going. Send in more questions, but we'll go to Julie. Did you use real life experiences when writing the script?
I did a little bit. I had, the idea came because I had a really great experience meeting moms when my kids started school, and these moms, it really surprised me how important they became in my life and how much they meant to me. And that was the genesis of the idea. And then certainly when I was thinking about the story, it was fun to think about little mom experience that I've had. I have certainly, like Toni Collette's character in the movie, woken up with my head on my night table and not my bed, because my bed is filled with my kids. So it was fun peppering little real life moments like that in. They're in there.
Yeah. And I think everyone will relate to those moments.
Yeah.
Another question just came in is, what was it like working with the large female cast?
The short answer to that question is awesome. The longer answer is it was so dynamic. I actually have a huge background in just working with guys. I've done a lot of comedy, and the comedy space is very male dominant, and this is my first time working with more than 2 women, and I had 4 women all the time, and they were very supportive of each other, and they would listen to each other, and it was just fantastic. The energy was great. It was very gentle, and in fact we had a really large female crew as well. So it was a very nurturing, calm, very easygoing set. Anything to add?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Super fun.
It's great.
Yeah. And
When you said the long answer, I thought you were going to go, awesome.
I should have done that. I should have.
All right, this is on the same topic of the cast. Did any of the actresses use improv?
Yes, definitely.
This is I mean, we have a bunch of master improvisers in this film. Bridget Everett in particular is a fantastic improviser. She was someone where I could very consistently say to her, "We'll go again, Bridget, give me another line, surprise me, action," and she could walk away in 20 seconds and turn back and just deliver a completely different line and joke, and a lot of them made it into the cut. Molly Shannon is the most beautiful improviser as well, and I mean, Tony and Katie were phenomenal too.
Yeah. And that was always part of the idea, was you start out with a script, but then when you hire actors to play the role, actresses, what they bring to it, is so much fun, and you sometimes find stuff on the day that you would have thought of when you're just sort of sitting alone writing something. So it was really fun to have that.
And I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say that some of this improvisation may have led to other cast members peeing themselves.
Correct.
There was on-set urination, and I think that's something that we should talk about more. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Definitely not. They're asking what our favorite part of working on the film was. I have my answer is working with these 2 women was pretty much a dream come true. And any chance you have to work with women and your friends, grab it. It's so rare. And good things can happen from it.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. For me as well. These 2 went out of their way to hire a first-time feature director and to make sure that it was a woman, and that's me. And I've never had anyone seek that out. It was always a disadvantage that I hadn't done a feature film before. So to have people go, no, we want you and we value you, and that's led to so many wonderful things for me. So.
Like what, Alethea?
Oh my God! I just signed on to a studio film, which is very exciting. I can't talk much about it, but Fun Mum Dinner gave me that stepping stone, so that's tremendous.
Good things happen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Okay, fun girls' night out stories you guys want to know about. So, I mean, they happen all the time. It's hard to choose just one. But what can I say?
A lot of mine do involve karaoke, as they do in the movie. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Mine involve lots of wine.
Yeah.
I'm super lame, and I don't go out much. Someone asked me earlier what my Fun Mum Dinner was, and I was like, it's a crafternoon with my writing friends on a Sunday afternoon, so there's no dinner, and
that's okay.
It's whatever you want.
That's the thing. It was never about the dinner. It's about the company. It's about the ladies, right?
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah. It could be a brunch. Right?
It'd be easier to shoot if it was a brunch.
Brunch.
This is for Alethea. What was the most difficult scene to shoot in Fun Mom Dinner?
The most difficult scene to shoot was the action scene. We have an action sequence on the water, and I was just like, okay, well, let's just do it. And we figured it out. And the first AD turned to me during the shoot and said, we had one night to do it in. The first AD said, this exact sequence would take 3 to 6 nights on any other feature. So I was like, oh. It was tough. We had 6 boats in the water. We had 3 cameras going, all sorts of stuff. Stunts, double stunt people. And Toni Collette was awesome. Toni was like, if you're going to make me get in the water, I'm doing my stunts. And we dragged her face first through the water for a whole, like, right out into the San Pedro Marina.
At like 3 in the morning.
At 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Freezing.
It was awesome.
Did anyone tell them yet of the sea lions in the water?
There was a sea lion in the water behind them that
They don't know that yet.
They don't even know. And we were like, let's just keep rolling because the sun's coming up. We've got to get this.
Apparently they're not cute. They're super aggressive. So that's why we didn't tell them. But it was safe.
And we got the shot.
We got the shot, guys.
We got the shot. Now they know, because everyone saw it on Facebook Live. What do you want audiences to take away from Fun Mom Dinner?
Well, certainly the idea that everyone should make time for their friends. You know, in this movie it's moms, but really everyone should take time from their busy lives, have a night out, connect with friends, because it's important.
Anything to add?
I think it's just, hopefully you see yourself in the film and you see yourself up there, whether you're a guy or a girl or a mum or not. I'm not even a mum, and I identify with it a lot, and a lot of guys have seen it and enjoyed that. There's a whole male storyline in there too that people really seem to appreciate.
Yeah, no, I think it was intentional that we don't just not see the dads.
Yeah. The dads are
Oftentimes
fun.
you don't see the moms in the movies about the dads, but
Yeah.
in this one we really wanted to make sure
Yeah.
the dads were present
That's true.
and funny.
And when I say I hope that audiences see themselves up there, we've worked really hard to do just realistic portrayals of human beings up there. So I hope people find that refreshing and
In a comedy,
enlightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, also you should take away that we have the most killer soundtrack.
Yes,
I think
that's
of the whole
true.
year. If not
It's true.
years, but if you like the '80s and very cool '80s songs, that we kind of put together like our dream lost John Hughes
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
And Howard Parr, our music supervisor, helped us nail those songs, and
Yeah.
now we have this great soundtrack.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I misunderstood Howard when I totally misunderstood him and thought that he was saying it's going to be really easy to get an In Excess song, so go for it. And like, I don't know how I misread that email to interpret that, so I went to our editor, let's put an In Excess song in it. And we put it in and it worked so well, and we actually got the song, so that's in the film too.
It's amazing the
Who
songs
else
that
is
we
in
got.
it? So the Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's, Pretenders, The Jam,
Nana,
Nana,
Benatar.
Thompson Twins,
Pat
Huge.
Benatar.
Pat Benatar, yeah.
Book of Love.
Yes, Book of Love.
So yeah. And the Cars? We said the Cars?
And the Cars, yes, the Cars. I listened to so much Cars writing this. I don't know what it was. I loved the Cars. The Cars really inspired me because I wrote the whole movie listening to 80s music in headphones. I listened to a lot of Cars.
Yeah.
Psychedelic Furs.
So you watch the film, you enjoy the film, then you buy the soundtrack.
I think this is our last question, and I'm going to ask both of you, what is the hardest thing about being a working mom in the film industry?
That Naomi can answer that better. I wrote a script at my dining room table while my kids were at school, and now I'm thinking about what I might want to write next. And for me, I'm lucky enough where I'm finding a way, or writing is something that I can do a little bit on my own time. So for me, it's been great so far. I write when my kids are at school, and I'm lucky enough that I can do that and work around their needs and our family.
I mean, I think it's not just in the film industry, but every industry, you just want to be the best at what you're doing, whether it's being a mom or working. So I think it's something we have in common across the country when there's so many single moms or working moms as well. So I think just really wanting to do your best on both. And sometimes there's a little voice inside my head that says the right thing, which is your kids are fine. They're going to be fine. That by example, they're seeing how mom works hard and a woman works hard and works to take care of her family and take care of what fulfills her in her career. So just got to let that little voice ring true.
True.
Well, thank you very much for sitting with us, and I really hope that you enjoy Fun Mum Dinner.
Yeah.
It's out Friday, August 4th.
Yeah, Friday, August 4th. You don't even have to get a sitter.
Thanks. Bye.